before we go, we got a special caller because there was some news that happened today, and I got a special guest that's calling in because I want him to tell y'all a story.
Oh,
I I wanna give a shout out. My man Justin called in. Let me see, Justin, what's going on with you?
what's going on? You probably can't see me. I'm driving, but
Yeah, I know, and I appreciate it. It's dark out there. Wow. I mean, it is an hour ahead. You're in Brooklyn, so I won't hold you too long because we don't want to,
that's okay.
have you driving and on video at the same time. I know it's hands free, so you're doing the right thing out there.
Something like that.
But I want
So,
to kind of preface something and then build up to why I thought it was so important that you called today. So, if you watch the show, you know that we've been discussing Caesar Pina, DJ Envy, and all of these things. So Justin and I are talking about it. Justin's doing some work in development in New York. We're doing what we're doing out here in Texas. We got the other states, the tri-state area, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania. We invest in all those places. And when I told Justin about what happened, he said, "Really?" He didn't even really know who DJ Envy was. But I want to tell a story, and I have Justin fill in the blanks for me.
well, it was.
So
It's
today,
the neighbor to
Caesar
one of
Pina got
my
arrested officially. So it's not just civil charges. He's facing criminal charges now. I'm assuming for fraud. And shout out to my man Jerry. He sent me the link and he was like, "Yo, you got to check this out," because he was on the show. Shout out to Home Team. Shout out to Prosperity Innovators. He was like, "Man, you got to see this dude got arrested today." So we have Justin here. So Justin, I'll start and then you could tell the rest of the story. Some of you guys that know me a long time know that one of my professional goals was to get on the show, The Breakfast Club. I even had my Instagram totally dedicated to getting on there. And that's all it was posting. I even contacted a couple people behind the scenes, and I really wanted to get on The Breakfast Club. Time goes by, then DJ Envy starts getting into investing in real estate. And I was like, this is perfect. He does real estate now. Like, this is my shot. Ticket. Exactly. Justin, do you want to take the story from there, or do you want me to keep going?
I'll give you, if anything, you could probably fill in because I get the lack of memory skills. But the reality is, someone that I do business with and then next door to me in the business I have in Brooklyn says he's his girlfriend does a lot of work with DJ Envy, and he can basically get us in front of him, and we're going to invest with him. And Hussein and I went, back to my office, and we were talking about it. And Hussein said we should go in with, I don't lie about the amount of money, 50, 100. I said, no, this guy, you say he's a celebrity. Let's go and let's try and go with big money, real big money, 500, a million, something where, makes a mark for us. And from there, you can take it from that point because you're the one that told me about what he was, what he really ended up to do in his business.
All right, so here goes what happens. We go there, and I kind of talked to Justin about it, and like he said, he knew a mutual person, so I'm excited about it, and thank God that Justin just had some sort of business instinct. And it wasn't so much that it was like they were crooked or something like that. It was we weren't big enough fish.
Wow.
And he was like, we can't go to them with $50,000, $100,000. We got to go with $1 million, $1.5 million. Let's get him $1 million, $1.5 million, and then I'll have my friend make the connection, and then you'll be a shoo-in. We do what we do. We blow up. We doing however much. You can look at the stats. And then this happens. And it's such a blessing. We would have called this man and gave him 300,000, 500,000. Some of the people they scammed only gave $30,000, $40,000, $50,000. I would have gave this man my 50,000, my 100,000, and one of two things would have happened. We would have either lost our money and we'd be a part of this lawsuit, or we would have done business together. Hey, let's bring it to Texas, and I'd be facing charges. Julian, you probably be facing charges. And we probably
be headed.
Yeah.
I'm just a realtor.
I don't know anything. I'm just you know what I'm saying? Like getting ready to thank everybody for the fact that we're not going to jail.
You know, sometimes that happens like that. You know, for whatever reason, Justin couldn't put the money in there because he got occupied, and it was a blessing. You know, it just happened. Somebody out there was looking out for him.
No, I'm gonna tell you exactly what happened. Justin was ready to go. We were gonna go in $1 million. I had to bring up my half. Justin had his money. It was Hussein, bring your 500,000. And I was like, yeah, as soon as I got my 500,000, because you know the flip game, the money's moving, it's moving. And then for those of y'all who don't know, like I started like really winning with Julian, like 2020, 2021, we're making $1 million months, all that type of stuff, right? So I was getting my money together. And then we just stopped talking about it because we were doing so good what we're doing. And it's maybe fate, luck, whatever. Justin, you want to add anything else to your end or whatever? I know you're driving, but let me know.
The reality is truthfully, if we got in maybe at that time, I'm not going to lie, being very sincere, we might have gotten out with some money because I read it honestly after you sent me all the stuff. The early investors did get out with money, and that's what made people want to buy in more. It was sort of like a Madoff.
Yeah, a Ponzi scheme. That's exactly right. He's offering people 30%, 5 months, whatever. So people got little checks, and then they double, triple in their money. So I'm glad that you said that it wasn't a good idea, and I'm glad that we're not a part of that. But yeah, if you want to see more about what Justin and I got going on, you could check out season 2, episode 10, where we debated. we debated cash versus credit, which is the real king. So check that out. We'll put that link in the description. And Justin, as always, man, I appreciate you. I'll talk to you soon, probably when we wrap. And I appreciate you for making some time.
All right. I'll see you guys in a little bit.